Lesson 721, Finding Missing Information in Proportional Relationships. The daily learning target is by the end of the period, the students will find missing information in proportions. The in-class is 7-96 to 7-99. The homework is 7-100 to 7-105. Okay. That was good. Okay, here we go. Okay, in class 7-96 to 7-99. Lesson 721, Finding Missing Information in Proportional Relationships. All right. Question 96. In chapter 4, Casey was trying to figure out how many pounds of Havarti cheese she could buy for $10, knowing that 3 pounds cost $7.50. She wrote the equivalent ratios below. So she paid $7.50 for 3 pounds. If she wants to spend $10, she wants to know how many pounds she can buy. Okay. So let's see. We're going to reduce the 3 pounds over $7.50 to 1 pound over $2.50. All I did was divide the top and the bottom by 3. So then I will take my 1 pound over $2.50 and set this equal to this X over $10. Then if you take your 1 pound over $2.50 and multiply it by 4 over 4, our giant 1, so that now I have $10 on the bottom. So then what's 1 pound times 4? 4 pounds. So my answer will be Casey can buy 4 pounds of cheese for $10. This is my final answer right there. Okay, next. Graham knows that he earns $4.23 every half hour. He wanted to know how much money he could earn after 1 full week of work, which is 40 hours. He wrote the equivalent ratios below and quickly sees a way to find his answer. Okay, what do you think Graham is thinking of doing? Okay, so I don't like having a fraction in my denominator. So if we take $4.23 over half an hour, and multiply both of them by 2, my giant 1, then we can see that in 1 hour, Graham will make $8.46. Okay, and then I take my $8.46 per hour and make this equal to 40 hours. So then you take $8.46 in 1 hour. We're going to multiply the top and the bottom by 40 over 40. And then you will see that in 40 hours for a whole week's worth of work, he will make $338.40. Final answer, Graham will earn Graham will earn $338.40 for 40 hours of work. Okay, I hope you can watch this video and see it later. See, scoop this up just a tad bit. Graham wants to know how long it will take him to earn $1,000, right? And solve an equation to help him figure that out. Okay, so he's making $8.40. So what am I gonna have to multiply 846 by to get 1,000? Divide by 846. 846. X will equal 118.2 hours. Well, he's got to work a long time to get $1,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, give you a couple seconds to finish that one where I wrote off camper. Drink a drink of water. Okay. Come on, Mrs. Cole. Get back to work. Alright. For the side. 98. Okay. 98. Shiloh knows it takes 5 cups of flour to make 2 recipes, meaning 2 batches of cookies. He has 13 cups of flour left in his cupboard. He wants to know how many recipes or batches he can make. He wrote the equivalent ratios below. So he needs 5 cups to make 2 batches or 2 recipes. He has 13 cups. He wants to know how many batches or recipes he can make. This equation looked different to solve, so he decided to ask a friend Carolyn for help. Carolyn said, if it takes 5 cups of flour to make 2 recipes, then she divided each by 2, then it takes 2.5 cups for each batch. This is your multiplier. Can't you just use the multiplier to write an equation? Carolyn wrote the equation flour equals, or F equals 2.5 times R, where F stands for the flour and R stands for the recipes. What do they call it now? Okay, so as Carolyn wrote this equation below, she said then I would solve this equation to find the number of recipes. Okay, compare Shiloh and Carolyn's equations. Are they correct? Both are correct. Why or why not? Okay, Shiloh, spell it right. Shiloh is using proportions, using a proportion. Carolyn is using an equation. Is that going to fit? Make it fit. Ta-da! Which equation is easiest to solve? Carolyn's. Solve it. Okay. So let me see. So she said 13 equals 2.5 R. Okay, I don't like that fraction. So we're going to change it like this. 2.5 R equals 13. And then we'll take our 2.5 R equals 13. Divide both sides by 2.5. R is going to equal 5.2. But you can't do 0.2 of a recipe. So we're going to say 5 recipes or batches. There's my final answer. Does your solution work for both Shiloh and Carolyn's equations? I'm going to say yes. Right. Find the missing information in each set of equivalent ratios below using any method. Okay, let's use the crisscross method. So the first way I crisscross is so that I grab the variable, the letter. So if I go like this, 15 times x is 15x. 5 times 2 is 10. Divide both sides by 15. So I have this fraction now, but I'm just going to reduce it. So x equals 2/3. You can like divide it and get a decimal if you want, but if it's easier to do it with a fraction, then that's easy. Okay, so go this way first. Grab that x. 8x equals 700. divide by 8. X equals 87.5. That's a 7. Okay, ooh, decimals. That's not a problem. This is 0.2. X equals 2. Divide by 0.2. X equals 10. That's going to be on a quiz. Alright. Nearest one, this is a Y. 7Y equals 44.8. 44.8 divided by 7. Y equals 6.4. Are we on camera? We are. Lovely. Okay. Your homework is going to be 7-100 to 7-105.